So guys, today I'm going to show you how you can make quick, fast money using the binary trading options. And the strategy we are going to use is the one that uses only 3 indicators. And the indicators are, number 1, Bollinger Bands, and the period is 20, the deviation is 1, of course, and then you thicken the lines to 2 pixels. You don't change anything. And then the second indicator is the moving average, and it is a period 50, type is SMA, and then again you just thicken the line, and I change the color to white. And then the very important indicator is the RSI, period 8, and of course I put 80 for the overbought, 20 for the oversold, and 50 for the midline. I change the color for the overbought to green, and the lower, the oversold, I change the color to red. And of course the main line, I thicken everything to 2 pixels so I can see those. And of course the main line is the white line. Now, before we begin, for those of you who have been on my webinars, we have to say a word of prayer. I'm a believer, so I always have to pray before I start my trading. And if you're not a believer, whatever you believe in, whatever it is, if you don't believe in prayers, just learn whatever you believe in, practice, and also share or teach others. The master teacher says that if you do that, then you get a transformation and you start becoming successful, guys. So let us pray. Father, we pray that the trades we're going to take today, they become successful. And I also pray that the strategy that I'm going to teach my students today who are on the webinar, and those millions of people who are going to watch on YouTube, because this is a free training, and I'm doing this free to help my neighbors, as you had commanded us, that love your neighbors as you love yourself. So if you learn something, you learn a skill, teach your neighbors so they can also benefit. And in the process, you get transformed. And I believe, Father, in what you say, that if we help others solve their problems, our problems will go away. I pray this in the power of the mighty and the belief in the power of the Almighty. Amen. All right, guys. So I can see there's a lot of people on this webinar. We are almost at capacity right now. There's almost 1,000 people on this webinar. We have these webinars, free webinars, every Thursday morning between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York time. And therefore, if you want to join the webinars, please make sure you are available around that time. And we are going to use my demo account. And I also suggest that you use your demo account, because anytime you're learning a new strategy, please, Risk Management 101 tells you that you have to practice on the demo. Don't do this on your live account. You risk a chance of losing money in your live account when you're practicing a new strategy, okay? You only trade on your live account when you are sure that your strategy is giving you close to 90% win rate in the demo, okay? Especially if you're a beginner. If you're an advanced trader, you can get away with at least 70% win rate in your demo, okay? But for beginners, make sure you're getting up to about 90% win rate in your demo before you start using the strategy on your live account, guys. That is Risk Management 101. And for those of you who have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, that is my YouTube channel. Smart Wolf Club is a new channel. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and you guys can make it happen. Go there and subscribe, because every week we have a new training, a new strategy that can help you win and win big in the binary option trading market. Guys, I have a lot of students who have been reaching me privately that they're having difficulties making profit, and that's why I'm trying to address that here by giving you a very simple strategy that if you master, my friends, it is going to give you a very, very high percentage win rate, and you can actually start seeing profits in your binary trading account. So guys, without wasting a lot of time, there's Tajimoto here. Tajimoto is on here. Tajimoto is one of my private students. He is logging in from Tokyo. Tajimoto is doing great things. How are you? We have Karinsis from Berlin, Germany. How are you, Karinsis? We have Malemela, who is joining us from Cape Town, South Africa. How are you? Doing great stuff. Omosis from Lagos, Nigeria. How are you? Mr. Scott is in London, UK. How are you? Jagan-san is joining us from Denmark. How are you? We have Roseanne, who is in Toronto, Canada. How are you? Jose is in Sacramento, California. How are you doing? Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia. How are you, sir? How are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, great stuff. I see he's giving thumbs up, double thumbs up. Okay, let's see. If you are excited to be on this webinar, let me see a thumbs up on the chat box for those of you who are live. And those of you who are on YouTube watching the replay, please go down and give this video a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you can be informed when we have a new training. And we have those every week, okay? Now, if you have not joined the group, we have a Telegram group, okay? The links are in the description. And for those of you who are live, the links are on the chat box. You can click that and join the Telegram group, and you can introduce yourself there, tell us more about yourself and your goals, and also share with us where you are joining us from, okay? So we just want to have a feel like we are a community, we are helping each other, and this is a free training for you guys, okay? So some people are asking me why I have a free training all the time. I said, well, I'm giving out back to the community, especially during this time of the pandemic, COVID-19. A lot of people have lost their jobs. They don't know what to do, how to make money for their families, to put food on the table. And that really touched my heart. And therefore, I decided to spare some of my time. Very busy, but I decided to spare some of my time to give these free trainings. Okay, guys? So please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, the YouTube channel, please subscribe, become a member of the Smart Wolf Club, and you might just become a smart wolf yourself, okay? And you can start conquering the markets, okay? My trainings are experiences that I've had over many, many years. I've been doing this for a long, long time. I've been online for such a long time, okay, guys? So probably whatever you are trying to learn right now, I have seen it, I have done it, I've gone through that. So I got many, many arrows on my back, and I decided to share my experience. I have a disclaimer here to put. I am not a financial advisor, professional, license, whatever. No, whatever I'm sharing here is just my experience, my knowledge that I have learned over a long period of time. And if you take my lessons and do exact practice on the demos or practice, follow, learn the skill, you will be successful, my friends. Okay? All right, guys. So that by the side, let us jump in. Please pay attention for those of you guys who are here live. Put away all the distractions. If you have to take the cat out of the room, the dog, if you have to lock the dog on the other room, please do that. If you have to turn off your social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, please do that now and pay attention. This is very, very important, okay? Create time for learning, okay, guys? It's very, very important to learn the skill. And once you learn, what do? You practice. That is number 2. Practice, practice, practice. On the demo, not on your live account. Because that's why most people are blowing their accounts, guys. They go to the live account when they are not fully prepared. The cake is not fully baked. We cannot eat it, man. So first, make sure the cake is fully baked in the demo. Make sure the strategy is winning, and not just one time. You are making a profit, 90% win rate, as close as 90%, especially for beginners. If you're an advanced trader, you can get away with something like 70% win rate on the demo, and you can get away with that when you go to the live account. But for a beginner, make sure your win rate is as close as 90% as possible, and you are making a profit using the same strategy. Please don't jump from one strategy to another. Master one, then go to the next one. Okay, guys? That's why we teach all these new strategies every Thursday, so you have plenty to choose from. Okay? Now, here is one that I feel is close to my heart. Is a strategy that I've used to generate a lot of profits in the market. And if you follow the steps, you will win in the market, and you will start seeing profits, and you will like your trading. But you have to practice first. And of course, you have to practice what we call risk management 101. What do I mean by that? Only invest monies that you are willing to lose, because you may lose, okay? We do not control the markets. The brokers might take your money, okay, guys? So please, please practice the utmost risk management, okay? So guys, we are going to start our trading here. So first of all, if you don't have a binary options trading account, here, go ahead and open one. Click the link in the description. There's a link that allows you to open a free account, demo account with Pocket Option. Go ahead and do that. I use Pocket Options for most of my binary trading. They are an awesome platform. They give you a lot of tools, and they are friendly to beginners as well as advanced traders. Okay, guys? So right now, I just took a trade, and you guys can see while I was talking, I saw a setup that was excellent, and I took a trade, and I'm hoping in the next 1 or 2 minutes, we will get a win. If we lose, then we just go on and take a second trade, okay? You don't get frustrated when you lose, because if you are practicing proper risk management, you are not worried about blowing your account. Now, what do I mean by risk management? You have to have a goal, okay? You have to have a goal. So for example, if your account is, let's say, $100, for beginners, I would suggest that you start trading with between 1 to 5%, okay? So 1% of $100 is $1. So maybe your first trade should just be a $1 trade. And if you win that, you can double up to $2. And if you win that, you can go up to $3. And if you win that, you can go to $4. And if you win that, you can go to $5 maximum for that type of an account. So if you have, let's say, $1,000 in your live account and you are trading, use that same principle, okay? 1 to 5% for beginners, okay? That means if you have $1,000, 1% of 1,000 is just $100. So you're going to take $100 trades. And if you win that, you can go to the second one and the third one and like that, okay? Thank you. Hold on, guys. I got to take this call. Hello. Morning.
I just wanted to see if you had gotten my message.
Oh, yes. I'm preparing to go there at 2.
Thank you very much. I know this doesn't feel great, but hopefully we'll have a more strategic planning over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, no problem. There's no problem. All right. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, guys, I am back. So life has to continue. That's why I'm doing this on the demo and I could take the call. All right. So guys, so basically what we are doing here is we have our 3 indicators. So the setup is for you to take the trade, these have to agree. The candles have to be outside the Bollinger Band. So for example, here you can see the green candle has broken the barrier here on the topmost Bollinger Band line here, and it went up here, and then of course they change direction and they start coming down. So once these have broken and the RSI line is on the overbought, like on the green up here, and it is breaking through the green, then you can take the trade in the opposite direction. Okay, guys? So that's what we are talking about. Okay? So these two indicators have to agree. Now, the most optimal setup would be if a candle, the white line also crosses the candle. So for example, I don't think I have any, okay, for like in this case here, you could see the moving average SMA 50 actually crossed the green candle here, and this was going up. So that gives us a further assurance that we have taken the trade in the right direction. Now, so the candles here are 1-minute candles. Okay, guys, so you set up your candles for 1 minute, and the trade time can be 1 minute or 2 minutes, depending on the momentum of the market. So if the market is moving pretty fast and the candles are forming pretty fast, we can use 1 minute, but if it's a little slow, then we can use the 2 minute to give us enough assurance, enough security that we are taking the trades in the right direction. Okay, guys? So now, like in this case, I've just taken a trade. I took 2 double trades and $200 each. Okay, the idea here is trying to see if we can win, because you can see now the RSI is pointing down. It's as close as to the the green line here, the overbought, and it's indicating that it's going down. And you can see the candles are actually breached the outer line of the Bollinger Bands, and therefore we should take the trade in the opposite direction. So we took a 1 minute trade, and we are hoping that this will hold for 1 minute. And if it does, then we will have reached our goal for today, and we are going to call it quits. And it will be up to you guys to go ahead and practice this strategy. So now for the pocket options, once you log on to your demo account, okay, you can load up to $10,000. That's free. And you can practice with that, or you can start with less amount of money. And guys, we won those 2 trades. So we just won those 2 trades, guys. So we have made right here, we took a $200 trade, and you can see our account has grown to 1,632. And I think it was 1,200 and something when we started. So we have made around $400 while we are just right here talking, guys. So with that, you know, I can call it quits, because my goal for the day is to grow my account with 20%. So if I have $100 deposited in my account, my goal every day is to grow that account with $20. So if I trade and my account is at 120, I call it a day. and I'll trade the following day. So if I have $1,000, my goal is to grow my account with 20% every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So if I have $10,000 in my account, my goal is to grow that with 20%. So that means at the end of the month, my account will have grown by 600%. That means if I started with $100, okay, times 600%, I'll be at 600 by the end of the month. More than that, because it compounds. Okay, guys, if we talk about compounding, I can teach you guys what compounding is like. But just give you a rough idea, is that 600% profit. So if I started with $100, by the end of the month, I should be at over $600. Okay, way more. It will be way more because of compounding, definitely. Because day one, I start with $100. Day two, I'll start with $120. Day three, I'll probably start with not 140, but maybe 150 something. If you do the compounding, you can pull up a compounding calculator online, and you can see how big your account would be after 30 days. It will be massive. Okay, guys? So that's how you grow your small account into a massive account. You do see some gurus on YouTube telling you that they started with $100 and they got to thousands of dollars. That's how they do it, just by compounding every day. But you have to have a goal set up in the beginning. All right. So you have to have a goal for your wins and goal for losses. So the goal for my losses is always 15%. So if I get in here and start trading in the morning or in the afternoon, whatever time I jump on the trading room and I start losing, if I take the first trade, I lose. The second trade, I lose. The third trade, I lose. If I reach 15% of my account, I'm out of there. Okay. Go take a walk. Go have some fun. Go talk to friends. Go do charity. Go to pray. Go to classes. Whatever you have to do. Go volunteer somewhere. Go to work if you have another job, something like that. Just something that will take you out of the trading room, that will relax your mind, out of the tradings, and then you come back the next day when the market is ready for you, and then you try to recoup your losses, at the same time make a profit. Okay? So your goals will change based on the needs for that particular day. All right, guys? So you don't have to overtrade, because if you do, the chances are that you're going to lose your money. The markets are going to take the money from you. Okay, the brokers don't want to lose money either. They're out to make money. So they're going to take the money. If they see that you are over trading, they're going to take the money from you. So that's why you have to work with goals. That's why I see some of my students tell me, well, I deposited $1,000 and now I only have $88 left in my account. So when I ask them, how many trades did you take that day? And you see, they tell you I took 50, 60 trades, or I was trading with huge numbers. Yeah, so then you're going to blow your account. So you have to follow the rules. Now, if you have not watched some of my videos, go ahead and watch some of those where I break down all this risk management stuff. Okay, it's very important, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned trader, because even seasoned traders, they lose their money when they get overzealous. And greed takes over. You cannot be greedy in the market. Okay, you have to practice caution and, of course, follow your rules, the risk management. Okay, so you must have the goals written down for each day, each trade, and how many trades. So if you see that you're losing consistently and you have a goal of how much you can afford to lose. So if you can only afford to lose 15% that I do, then you stop trading that day. Okay. And don't be discouraged. You have to be able to discipline your disappointments and your discouragement. Overcome those, okay? If you want to be successful in anything, you have to be able to discipline your disappointments and overcome all your discouragements, because these things are going to happen. The market is going to take your money some days, okay? Not every day you're going to win, okay? But you make sure that when you win more than you lose, and at least make a profit. That is the idea. You want to make profit. You want to make a profit. And you have to have a goal. Because if you don't have a plan, you don't have a goal, then you plan to fail. So you must have a plan from the beginning. How much money do you want to make every day? What percentages? So if I work with 20%. So if I deposit $1,000 in my account, I want to grow my account by at least $200 every day. Okay, that's 20% of my account. Now, I may have to take 1 or 2 trades to get there, but that's okay. If I hit that goal, I stop trading. Now, what is my goal losses? My goal for losses is 15%. So if I go in and I lose 15% of my account, I stop trading that day. I come back the next day and try to recoup my losses, at the same time make a profit for that day. Okay, guys? So at the end of the month, you have a profit, okay? If you follow those simple strategies. So guys, I was trying to show you that for pocket options, you will go right here and you're going to look for these three indicators. One is Bollinger Bands, which is right here. So you click Bollinger Bands and you come here, and the period is 20, the deviation is 1. The styles, I thicken the lines to 2 pixels. I didn't change the color, and I just save. And that's what you have, this band right here. So this is the upper line, the midline, and the lower line. Okay, guys? So then the other indicator is this one here, the moving average. So you come here and you'll see the moving average. The moving average is right here. So you click that and you come here and change this to 50. Moving average SMA, the style, the color is white, and I thicken the line to 2 pixels and save. And then, of course, the third indicator is this one here, the RSI, which is this one right here. And, of course, I put the period 8 and the styles, of course, the main line, I give it a white color. The 80 line mark, I change this to 80. I think default is 70, so I put 80. And I put green. I thicken the line to 2 pixels. The midline is white. 2 pixels, and the lower line, the bottom line here, this one here is red. So this is the oversold, this is the overbought, 2 pixels, and I save. Okay, so we have the setup right here. So what we are looking for is the candles that are crossing, they are breaching these Bollinger Bands here, the boundaries right here on the top and on the bottom. If the green candles breaches the upper, the top line here, and it starts going away from the green line, then if the RSI at that time is up here right here leaning on the green, and it starts pointing down, then we're going to take the trade for 1 minute or 2 minutes depending on the momentum for the trades going down. Like now you can see here the red candle has formed and it is going down, but you can see the RSI is in the midline. So I'm not going to take this trade because it can go either way, and you can see that the red candle is not strong enough, okay? So this would be a moment you can easily lose your money. So we look for a setup where you can see the RSI is actually in this position or close to this position and going down. So like now here, it's already going up here. So the buyers are really coming in. So we wait until it's gone as far as possible away from the top boundary of the Bollinger, the outer line of the top outer line of the Bollinger Bands, and then we check the trade going downwards. So practice that, guys, on the demo. You saw what we did. We just took 2 trades and we actually won both of those trades. So the idea here is to make sure you practice and practice and practice. So and look and be patient, man. So that most beginners lose their accounts because they are not patient. You want to make money quickly. No. Okay? Just get a good setup and you can make all the money you want to make in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay? So you'd rather spend more time trying to get the best setup to increase your chances. So when you take that 1 minute trade or 2 minute trade, you can make all the money that you want. You know what I mean? Rather than rushing in and then losing your money. And then you get frustrated and you start saying this does not work. So guys, your mindset, you got to work on your mindset and also learn the basics. Especially if you're new and this is a foreign language to you, please. We have put some resources in the description for you. You can go and get some of those books, and some of them are in audio version. If you don't want to read, you can get the audio and listen to some of the books that can help you with your mindset. And there are also beginner books for traders where they teach you the basics like candle types. We have the Candle Bible there that can teach you all about the candles, all about these indicators and how you can trade binary options. So go grab one of the books from the links in the description, guys. So I'm giving you all the resources. I'm doing everything I can to help you guys, okay? So the rest is yours, okay? Your work ethics will determine whether you become successful or not. You got to get out of the couch, guys, and practice, okay? Now, most of you claim you don't have time, but you can always create time. We all have the same time in a day. We're 24 hours in a day for everybody. Nobody gets 36 hours a day. No, everybody has 24 hours in a day. So you just have to get organized and find the time to learn this stuff. If you want to change your life, if you want to change your career, if you want to become a trader, day trader, or it doesn't matter, or if you want to do this part-time as a side hustle to replace your income or to increase your income, if you're at home because of the lockdown and you don't know how to generate extra income, or if you're depending on welfare and you don't know how to make money, this is one way you can use to make money. And it's very simple if you follow the strategies and the skills that we are teaching. So you are invited to learn from me as long as I'm offering these free trainings. Jump on there and learn. And of course, once I close this webinar, or once you finish watching this video replay on YouTube, you are not alone. You can always ask questions in our groups. So just make sure you join the Telegram group and the WhatsApp group. These are new groups, so you might be the first one in there, but just introduce yourself, where you're coming from, your goals, and go ahead and ask your questions, okay? So we will help you as much as we can. All right, guys. I am teaching you guys how to fish, okay? So I'm not, by training this and letting you do it yourself, you are learning how to fish, okay? As a master teacher says, you teach somebody how to fish so you can feed their family for life. You give them a fish, you feed them for one day, okay? So if I trade for you, because people keep asking me, can you trade for me, or can I trade with you? Can I copy your trades? Okay, that's like giving you a fish, okay? And I'll feed you for that one day. What happens when I am gone? When I'm no more, what happens? Are you going to start looking for somebody to give you a fish? They might not be able to give you the same fish that I was giving you. So that's why I say I do not manage anybody's accounts, okay? But that does not mean that I cannot share my knowledge. No, I can, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it, and I'm going to do it for a long time, because I teach cryptocurrency. I have students right now who are attending my cryptocurrency trading webinars and seminars. I teach regular Forex, and I have people who are doing that. I teach internet marketing, just general digital marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads, or name it, anything to do with how to run an internet business, things like that. So we do that. I have students who are going through that, digital marketing. I've been doing this for a long, long time. So it's a high time that somebody comes out and helps the masses. And I call upon all of you who are on this webinar. If you have a skill that is helping you make some extra income, please teach your neighbors, those that need it, those who deserve it. Teach them, please. Because the master teacher says, love your neighbors as you love yourself. Neighbors doesn't mean your physical neighbor. You can go online now and teach. We are a global village now. I can be wherever I am, log on to the computer, on the internet, and I can have students from all over the world, like we do right now on this webinar. We have people from everywhere. There's Wuhan from Singapore right now. There's Sian who's joining us from Seoul, Korea. Right? We have Karen from New York, New York. Rodriguez is joining us from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Jose is in Sacramento, guys. Marcela is joining us from Madrid, Spain. Pierre is joining us from Paris, France. You see what I'm talking about? The power of the internet? If you can harness that, guys, your life will change. And I am here to teach you guys. So subscribe to this channel and open up your minds, okay? You can have as many streams of income as possible. Right now, we are focusing on binary trading. That is not all we're going to learn on this channel. We're going to learn everything else. It's just coming down the pipeline. Amen, guys? All right, guys. Go ahead and practice this strategy and share in the comments below the video. Those of you who are going to watch the replay, please comment below this video, like and share this with somebody that you love and care for. Okay, guys? May the markets be with you. Thank you again. and have a nice day, nice night, good morning, good evening, goodbye.